Hello and welcome back to Wades TV, and I'm in conversation today with Paul Finch, who's a long-standing client of ours. Welcome to you, Paul.
Hello.
Can you just in your own words describe, Paul, why you think that what we do at Wades is different to any other financial advisors you've talked to in the past?
Well, very simply, what you do is focused on me and what I want to do, which is the big plus. It's not a question of bombarding me with figures and showing me all sorts of details about how the markets are going up and down and so on and so forth. It's about identifying what I want to achieve in my retirement and identifying the way that we can get there. And I have to say, based on my experience to date, it's very successful and works very well.
Well, that's good to hear. And what way has that impacted directly on your life?
Well, in very fundamental ways. I mean, the first and most obvious one is that it's led to me retiring earlier than I otherwise would have done, and loving every minute of it. Certainly, in the current year, my wife and myself are doing a great deal of travelling, which we probably wouldn't have contemplated, but part of the parcel is encouraging you to appreciate how much you can get out of your life if you use the resources you've got in the right way, and if they're properly managed for you. And that's what I think I've most been impressed with about the way that Wades have served my needs.
So you're not thinking about going back to work then?
No.
And what kind of places have you been this year, and where are you planning to go?
Well, we decided to have a sort of grown-ups gap year this year, and get a lot of travelling in. In the early part of the year, January, February time, we were in Mexico for a while. I go every year in February to Norway to cross-country ski. I've done that, and we're just back from 2 weeks in India. Later in the year, we're heading to Orkney to do some serious walking, and towards the back end of summer, Australia and New Zealand to see relatives. And I think my wife's also going to New York in November, but that's a Christmas present from somebody else.
Right. So you basically couldn't fit in work around all of this?
We'd have struggled, yeah.
Well, that's good, because our ethos at Wades has always been that this life's not a rehearsal, and to live it fully, and you sound like you're taking that opportunity and enjoying every minute of it.
I've not regretted for 1 minute retiring when I did. I'm a nervous, cautious type as a general rule, and I don't think with a different form of guidance as to my retirement prospects, I don't think I would have had the guts to stop when I did. But one of the big benefits of the advice given in the way that it is and the way that it's focused on you is it does look very closely at what you do, what you've got, how it can be used, and it gives you that extra confidence to, certainly for somebody like me, it's a big confidence boost to look at the way it's explained and understand it, and not just see sheaves and sheaves of horrible figures.
Okay, thank you very much indeed.
Okay.